Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bronco switch.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. To the right, that's Pitts. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. In the red zone now. That is intercepted. Yeah. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They go right back to Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Colts about to kick this one away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by London. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons send their punting unit out. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down, as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. On first down, it's Richardson. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Taylor.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Second and 7. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Throwing, Richardson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Ready, go!
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll try to hit him with a screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. London brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Another run here for Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Indianapolis. Now Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Second down throw for Richardson. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll at least get that penalty yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll set up a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Richardson going to look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Let's go now. Shot alert! Shot alert!
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
18 rattler. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Roll, roll, roll. Unlock line. Unlock line. Hut, hut.
We'll go again here with Algier. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. The third-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
London brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brevin Jordan, touchdown Falcons.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On play action, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, sack. Go.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That's tipped and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.